Let me quickly show you how we can use S Pen on the Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra. So, in order to take out the S Pen from the phone, we just have to press it inwards, just like that, and then it slightly pops out, so you can just take it out from the phone pretty easily. And if you do so for the first time, you might need to go through a welcome message, some sort of. Of course, I recommend you checking it out in order to get to know how to use the S Pen. If you take it out, then you will see that we have this pen button over here on the right side. You can of course use it in order to open this little menu where we can immediately open the Creative Studio. We can go and use the AI Select, we can create a note. We can also use screenwriting, so we capture a screenshot and we can write anything we want to with our S Pen. You can also press on this Add button in order to add more stuff if you wish to have a quick access to some of these apps and features and that you have on your phone, of course. Besides that, if you go back, you can see these error commands and so on and so forth, but generally speaking, in this menu we can find this setting icon on the left side from this panel. This allows us to quickly jump to the S Pen settings, which I actually recommend you checking out, because here we can find pretty much everything that we can do with our S Pen. So first we have these error commands. We can customize the menu style, so you can have it a little bit smaller if you prefer it that way. Besides that, we can of course customize our shortcuts. We can show or hide the error command icon. So if you don't want to see it, then of course you can turn it off. And also we have open error command with the pen button, which we can enable. This allows us to open the error command menu when you hover your S Pen over the screen and press the S Pen button. The button is of course located here. So if I try to do that, let's see if it's going to work. I'm not sure if I can manage to do so. There we go. So I didn't actually touch this screen. You can hover over it, and as you hover over this this button, you will see that it is highlighted. And maybe I can try to show you, because there's also like a little dot on this screen as well, which is the indicator. There we go. You can see it right next to the pen. There's like a tiny circle, which is the pointer for the S Pen, which clearly shows you if you are about to, interact with something on the screen. So when you hover over it and you can see that little circle, then you can press the S Pen button to open this menu, this error command menu. Alright, so now we can go back. Over here we have the error view option, which allows us to see exactly where our S Pen is pointing. So this is exactly the dot that I had shown you. There we go, you can see it in here. I'm trying to follow the S Pen that is on the screen. And we can also switch to the pointer only or previews only. So even as right now the pointer is not enabled, you can see that I'm highlighting over different things in here. But I think the preview and pointer is actually the way to go. I think I like it the most. So of course it's up to you, it's your personal preference. We have S Pen to text option, which allows you to simply type anything if you have like a text field, and then you can convert it into a text. We can also show the writing toolbar if we want to, but let's give it a try. There we go. So I just tapped on a text field, and then I have even a little introduction, so we can see that we can write anything we want to with our S Pen, and then it's going to change into a text. We can use the keyboard or tap the text field in order to. I actually didn't read all of this, so nevertheless you can of course start writing. So let's say I'm gonna type hello over here. Can I type it? And maybe let's erase that. There we go, hello. It actually converted to heli or something like that. It's because of my writing, but there we go. So as you can see, we can of course keep typing as we want to. Maybe I can make a dot or something, but still you can type of course anywhere on the screen. You don't have to type it inside the bar. If I want to, I can type it over here. And let's say, can I actually write it in here? Actually no, I guess I have to start from here. If I try to do this below, the drawing icon disappears. So maybe you can notice it. There we go, we have this drawing icon, which indicates if you can type in here or not. So pretty cool stuff. Alright, let's go back to the settings. Here, if you tap on how to edit, you can also see things that you can do in order to fix your text in case something goes wrong. So you can of course cross out things if you made a mistake. You can erase them. You can add a space. You can remove a space as well. We can draw something like a tick between a text or between letters in order to add a space as well. And we can also add letters or phrases into spots as well. So as you can see, lots of different things. The editing is really great, and I think it involves anything that you might need to and that you might want to do with your text. Over here we can also decide what should happen when the S Pen is removed. So usually nothing happens. This is the default option. But we can create a note. We can start creating a note, which might be convenient if you often use the S Pen to write notes. So by doing so, by setting this option up over here, you will be able to immediately start taking notes on your phone with the S Pen. You can also immediately open the R command, which is of course this menu and that I had shown you in the beginning of the video. We also have the screen off memos option. So when the phone is completely off, and let me actually demonstrate first. I'm gonna put the pen back into the phone. All right, and let's lock the phone. And if I now remove the S Pen, let me actually turn it off. There we go. Then I can immediately start writing in here. So if you wish to be able to create these quick notes as well, then it is definitely possible to do so. You can change the color as well. And let's write something. There we go. And we can of course save our type, our text. Now let me unlock the phone. Of course you should be able to find your notes that you created with the S Pen in the Notes app in Samsung. There we go, we have the handwritten note in here. Of course you can convert the text into your writing, into a text if you want to. Usually you should be able to easily do so. You can also use the Galaxy AI tools in here in order to, for example, auto format your text and summarize it, so on and so forth. But this is more like the Notes app feature rather than the feature of the S Pen itself. Of course, this function can be toggled quite easily, so if it doesn't work for you, just make sure that it is enabled in these settings. There is also the Quick Notes option, which allows you to press and hold the pen button. This one over here, once again, in case you forgot it. And then we can tap on this screen twice in order to start creating a note. So press and hold and then double tap, and there we go. The Note app is opened and we can start taking notes. As you can see here, clearly the Note app has been opened for us. We can also go to more S Pen settings in here to find some additional settings that you might want to check out. Like for example, sounds and vibrations can be toggled in here. We can also get a notification or a warning if we forget about our S Pen, if it's removed from the phone and it's left behind. Also, we can allow our phone to use multiple S Pens. However, this feature, of course, uses more battery, so we need to keep that in mind. And that is pretty much it. Of course, you can still use your S Pen to navigate on your phone. If you have gesture navigation or buttons for navigation, you can easily swipe, go through screens, and so on and so forth. You can do anything you want to, just like with your finger. But in addition to that, handwriting is, of course, a little bit more convenient. Plus, we have a couple of features for taking notes. And that is pretty much it. Remember to put the S Pen back into the phone whenever you don't want to use it anymore. And if you cannot put it back in, if it sticks out, just push it into until you hear a click, just like you do when you try to remove the S Pen from the phone. So that's about it. Leave a like and subscribe.